Wade Rainey will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Into the box now, Francisco Ramos. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
First baseman number 5.
Hit hard to third. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play at first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Castellanos moving to his left. 2 gone. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-1 home. 1-1-1 to the right side. Right, charging in on it, and he'll step on the bag himself. Next up for New York, Wade Rainey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Leading off the inning, Kurt Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
On the ground near home. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Echeverria over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Sean Newcomb. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance, Francesco Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he fouls this one off. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Salem comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Straight up, straight up.
Popped up right as a play. 1 out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Freeman, 30 years. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Freeman leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Hechavarria for 1. Relay to first in time. And digging in to try it again, Wade Rainey. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is.
Leading off for the Braves.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off the ball.
Second baseman.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's flowing.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is low and outside for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swanson at second. Albies on at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough. I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double.
And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score from the stretch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is stepping in and ready for another shot. Freddie Freeman trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Freddie Freeman.
On its way is pitch number 75. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Martinez. 1 away. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio.
Now batting, right fielder.
And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
The batter, number 7.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Hit to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Jarrell Cotton is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Metropolitans jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jarrell
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Standing in, Johnny Layton, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Johnny.
First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Martinez, and it's gone.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
1-0 the count. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. No outs, nobody on. Ready with another 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rizzo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at this inning. No balls and 1 strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
1 out, nobody on. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A dive. He's got it. What a play. And now for Washington, Travis English. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jet Bandy, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Cisneros. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Echeverria is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Akira Saito, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he lays off for ball one. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The pitcher, Wade Rainey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Time for a look at the curly W.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. 9-1-2 due up. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Ozuna. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Johnny Layton. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And now pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Stops weakly to the left. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. So striding forward now, Levi Trevino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and no strikes. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
The 2-2 one more time. Liner in there for a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Trevino on second. Rizzo at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. On the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Cut fastball misses 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Striding in once again, Wade Rainey. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Bruce has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ripped down the first base line, and that's through for a hit. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Bandy stands at second with no outs. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter, number 35.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning. So striding in, Max Scherzer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Johnny Layton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Little up the first baseline. That winds up foul. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive caught by Hechavarria. Right place, right time, and the leadoff man's gone to start the 5th.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Breaking ball outside. He lost him, ball 4. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Shoots this one over to first. Hechavarria for 1. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jay Bruce. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. Hechavarria has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Travis English. He flew out in his last at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Echevarria's there. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Jet Bandy, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Alfonso Cisneros is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Omar Sosa will move into the on-deck.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Wei-Yin Chen gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
At the plate, Carlton McKenzie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Rainey will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
And there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Chris Stanley comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Cespedes, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Yasiel Puig would be next. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Hit the other way out toward right field. Henry onto the grass, and that retires the side. Marlins strand a pair. Still. Here's Starlin Castro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Castro is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. And that's the second out. Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Throw in time and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Next up for New York, Wade Rainey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Popped him up. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Ready now for the Marlins. Wei-Yin Chen. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Popped into the air, back behind second. And there's the first out here in the Miami third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlton McKenzie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised. Wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Count even at 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as you can see right there, he's up to 45 now on the year. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Marte at second with 2 down. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And he takes a cold strike 2. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Echeverria onto the grass, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Matt Davidson. He drew a walk his first time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. In now is Yasiel Puig. First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice. Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Starlin Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at it's 1-0. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. To short, fielded by Echeverria. One there, relay to first in time, and just like stepping in and ready for another shot, Wade Rainey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Digging in now, Newton Rodriguez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hit on the ground out to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Now batting, catcher,
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. From the belt, the pitch. Back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out. Jason Gill will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Castellanos in foul ground. And this will land foul. High in the air out to center field. Burns is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Carlton McKenzie, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ketel Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit sharply on the ground, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So striding forward now, Chris Stanley. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that one just missed outside. This is line to left. Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Davidson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. The pitcher, Wade Rainey, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Soft liner towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well.
Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. A hit in 2 tries so far.
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to go east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now, guys attacking the philosophy.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Digging in and looking for more, Wade Rainey. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't be promising so far in this one as we move into the later. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Corey Spangenberg will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and 23 driven in. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Carlton McKenzie. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
This one's down to 3rd. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is... Ready once again, Wade Rainey. And they're runners at the corners now.
Wade Rainey.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and that retires the side. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Matt Davidson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a strike. Right back at the mound, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Now the New York managers.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but Paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
An early winter check-in. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. He'll have to try again another time. It seems the player is contemplating a change of scene. The player receives an update from his representative.
Wade Rainey will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
24, Wade Rainey.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio as we begin the top of the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpire let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Next up for New York, Wade Rainey. He, of course, no slouch at the plate as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Poltanevich, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that.
Your attention, please.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy.
Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. This one's down to third. And that's out number 1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez.
First baseman.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, These guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tim Beckham. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Sosa patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now to the plate, Jay Bruce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jay Bruce goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 1-0 the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So here's the Mets pitcher, Wade Rainey. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Rainey.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way out in front. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luke Weaver. Liner toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Here's Colton Wong now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. Noah Syndergaard will come on and get some work as
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this afternoon's game ends. Wade Rainey is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring.
Wade Rainey.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Anderson. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now a foul tip held onto by Lucroy. Well done there to record the strikeout. Ready for another chance? Chad Wallach. He reached on a single in his first try. In tied at 93, ball 1.
No strike.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Joaquin Vargas. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Rafael Montero makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
And that one just missed outside. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mascara retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. He'll swing it from the left side right here. At the knees, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and there are two away now. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. A windup and the 0-1. A called strike on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He makes the throw to first, two down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Burns is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2. Next up for the Stros, Jake Marisnick. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Count still full, 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time is swung on and missed, strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Rob Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 1-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Steven Matz will come on and get some work as he...
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy.